of him.
You gonna cry in the car?
But only on
Gonna cry?
I don't wanna cry.
Hello everyone, I'm Marc Daniel Patrick, musical theater coach. Thank you so much for joining us. And in today's video, we get to react to 3 of my favorite things. Number 1, favorite musical theater show, Les Misérables, hands down, and I will fight anyone who disagrees with me. Number 2, obviously if the favorite show is Les Mis, the song has to come from it too. On My Own is the most heart-wrenching musical theater song I can think of. When it's performed and sung well, I have a tough time keeping it together emotionally. So if you have a performance of you singing or performing this song, please throw it in the comments below. I'd love to check it out. And number 3, if the Philippines have given us anything besides 4 million karaoke stars, it's Lea Salonga. She was, of course, Eponine in Les Misérables. She voiced the role of Jasmine in the cartoon version of Disney's Aladdin. There's very few roles she can't play and very few songs she can't sing. So I'm absolutely thrilled and excited to be doing this video today. So let's get to it. So the clip we're going to be watching today is from the 10th anniversary concert of Les Mis live at the Royal Albert Hall. For those of you who aren't familiar, a concert version of a show is kind of exactly as it sounds, where actors and actresses will just come and stand at a mic and sing their performance rather than acting through the entire show. So there's usually a huge orchestra to accompany them, and they're just singing through their parts. And actually for Les Mis, it's a great way to present the show, since 90-95% of it is actually sung through. So this clip is Lea Salonga playing the character of Eponine. This is her biggest song, her biggest moment of the show. And yeah, let's see how it goes. Nothing can beat a live orchestra, I tell you. It's one of the best things about musical theater is it hits you, right? Every time you're if you've been there before, you know it. As soon as they start, it hits you and transforms you, takes you to a different place that you can't get in like TV or film. It's so good.
And now I'm all alone again, nowhere to turn, no one to go to. Without a home, without a friend, without a face to say hello to.
Okay, so right away, the first thing I notice, look how much she opens her mouth, right? She's able to enunciate so well. By doing that, I know most pop stars, you're not going to see them do that because it's not as visually appealing. But especially a show like Les Mis, like I said, where so much of it is sung through, you really need to open up and enunciate because so much of the plot, so much of the storyline is coming through each and every one of those songs. And you need to engage your audience. Your viewers need to see and need to hear what's going on with the show. So she's opening up and enunciating so incredibly well, and it lets you hear every syllable of the song. And that's fantastic.
And now the night is near. Now I can make believe he's here.
Sorry, I have a really bad habit of like mouthing along.
Sometimes I walk alone at night when everybody else is sleeping. I think of him and then I'm happy with the company I'm keeping. The city goes to bed and I can live inside my head.
Best music ever written, right here.
On my own, pretending he's beside me. All alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me. And when I lose my way, I close my eyes and he has found me. In the rain, the pavement shines like silver.
that I must say, like, I've watched so many people sing this song over and over again. Nobody else have I ever watched that has phrased it the way she does. I mean, that melody comes back over and over again during the song. And you have to kind of change it up and make things a little bit different to keep your audience engaged. I've never heard anyone phrase the song the way she just did, and I absolutely love it. I mean, this is why this maybe is my favorite performance of this song of all time. Is one of the biggest reasons is actually for that phrasing. She just elongates the word lights so well. Like, she just pulls every ounce of emotion out of it before she has to get on to the next lyric. But I've never heard anyone phrase it the way she does, and I absolutely love it.
All the lights are misty in the river. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind.
So I'll harp on this so many times if you watch future videos in this channel. You need to give yourself physical cues. You need to give yourself something physically to do when you're on stage. This is even worse because it's just in a concert setting where really all she has is everything she's going to make up on her own, right? She only has her imagination to create her surroundings, to create everything she's reacting to right now. But I got distracted by her phrasing. But when she comes up, you saw a couple of minutes earlier, she comes up and grabs, right, and gives herself a physical cue where she's just grabbing and holding herself, and she held it for so long. She holds it for a good 16-32 bars, right? She just holds that pose, and now as the song starts to progress and starts to crescendo, she can open up, and it's all of a sudden such a powerful physical moment, right? It gives her a place to go as she releases her arms down, and it just brings her up, right? It makes her so much more powerful, and that's such a great moment.
That I'm talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us.
So right there is something I'm going to harp on more and more again and again, just because I love singers who can accomplish this so well. But she doesn't give everything away right away, right? That is the first time where she really opens up and shows off her vocal pipes. She really shows off, hey, I can really sing here. That's the first time she does it. At the beginning of the song, she's a little bit hesitant, comes in, right? She's very emotional, very, building on the character. That's the first time where we hear, oh wait, okay, she can actually sing, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong with slowly building the song crescendo, up and up. Most songs will do that already in musical theater, right? Most songs end on that big high note, the big Broadway jazz hands finish. But there's nothing wrong with holding back. There's nothing wrong with just letting the audience feel the emotion and then hitting them with your voice, and she does it so well.
I love him, but when the night is over, he's gone. The river's just a river. Without him, the world around me changes. The trees are bare and everywhere the streets are full of strangers. I love him, but every day I'm learning. All my life I've only been pretending. Without me, his world will go on turning. A world that's full of happiness that I have never known.
Honestly, I challenge you, send me comments below. There's no better crescendo. There's no better high moment. That's such a high peak for this song that just gets you up out of your chair, that just brings you forward. It's just that music, it's so beautiful.
I love him. I love him. I love him, but only
It's so good. It honestly makes me so happy watching her perform that. It's my favorite song, obviously, from musical theater, and just everything she does with it is just so perfect. I can't get enough of it. I love it. If you have a performance or video you'd like me to check out, please send it in the comments below. I promise I will get to everyone's comments, everyone's thoughts. I will get to those below. And don't forget to hit that little subscribe button to make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. All right, until next time, I'm Marc Daniel Patrick. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.